Hello guys, sorry about the shaky camera, but I recently got this in the mail. You can lease it for $1,000 from Cutting Edge Gamer, but this is an overlook of the graphics card itself. It's the MSI Gaming Trio X, GTX, RTX, whatever, 2080. Has 8 gigabytes of DDR6 RAM. When you get this, you'll obviously know the box is the size of a laptop or more. I'll pull up the graphics card in a minute. On the back, you'll see that. Can't hold the camera straight. Hold on. That it has all these features like ray tracing. It has a C port, which is nice because C port is a little bit faster. So is display 1.4 is decent. HDMI 2.0 is it's not 2.01 or whatever it is, but it has like HDCP 2.2, you know, and so on. Um, I'm not gonna pull my server out and show you my motherboard because it's really hard to get apart. So I'm gonna use an old BioStar, something average person would use, and sorry, I got allergies. I'm sorry. Is somebody would use an old, you know, small ATX board like this. It doesn't have anything on it. Don't complain about it, but we're just gonna take this out real quick. Now, when you're using it like a small, I don't even know if it's an ATX board or something I had from a few years ago. PCI Express. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you the card, and I really wish you guys would strap this stuff in and screw it in good. Not too much, so you don't strip your motherboard. That'd be bad. Make sure that this graphics card that I'm going to show you will fit on this board screwed into the side of the chassis or case. And this right here is actually the card that I rented to own from Cutting Edge Gamer. And when you put it together with the motherboard, you can easily see that the card is really long and much heavier than my AMD 390 from 2015, which is the same PCI Express, except it's PCI Express 3. I'm not sure if the 2080 is a PCI Express 4. Also, keep in mind, when you put this graphics card in, you have to have at least 450 watts. I would just say, just for safety. On the side, I don't know if you can see this. I have the card up here. On the side, wrong side. Sorry, I'm so bad with these looks. Overviews of the graphics card. Where is it? There it is. Did have it on the right side. 4 plugs plus 3 plugs. And the size comparison is about a couple inches or a few inches. To keep in mind that when you plug this in anyways and power it up and have your RAM and CPU hooked up, keep in mind that these lights will light up. I think you can change them. I'm not sure. I can't seem to find it. I think it's called Afterburner. Lots of talking. Anyways, when you boot it up, only one fan will work on most loads because this game just maxes out everything I throw at it. So, I think maybe tomorrow I'll plug it in and do some benchmarking from the camera view, because if I benchmark it with a benchmarking tool, our frame rate will go down 15 FPS or something, I think, or 20 FPS. This is a 390. You can see the difference, right? It's crazy. So if you're running like an old ATX board, keep in mind that you really want to put every single screw in. And keep in mind that your case Over here I have this case. Don't mind my dirty clothes. This is a full case. I recommend it for the RTX 2080. It will not fit, regardless, it will not fit in a mid case. Any mid case I've not found it to be able to fit in. I also have down here, I have a mid case, it will not fit in there. So, again, if you ever buy this graphics card, I highly recommend it. It's like $700, or even the 2080 Super, which is a new card with higher clock speed, I believe. It has about 4 out of 656 rank for graphics cards. And this one gets about a 12 now compared out of 690 something graphics cards. I don't know. But hold on a second, I'll review that real quick. Okay, so I'm on my gaming laptop, which it's high end, but the graphics card still runs it better. So we're gonna go 2080 RTX rank, and I'm gonna change the value to I'm gonna go to here, GPU benchmark, and I'm actually gonna switch. Hold on. Okay, so see how this one goes for $650 now. Benchmarks, score. I'm trying to look for the score. 11 out of 621. The bench is about 120%, which is really good. I wish I would have went with the Super, but anyways, let's just search here. 2080 Super, if it's even out yet. So the reason I recommend the Super is it's $100 more, but it has an 8% more speed to it. Effective speed is 7161. So, and it's a newer card. Let me just go back to what do we say on this one right here? See, suspended by that means it's a little bit faster. Go down here, slightly faster. But still, I would go with the MSI. It's just the fan speed and everything else is better, so.